and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It's so good to be here with you today. I hope that all is well with you. I hope that things are going well for you. I hope that you are excited about the growing season and that you are busy getting your garden together. I hope that this is just a really good time for you. Well, I have some exciting things to share with you, but also I want to help us to remember that we are planning. We're still in the planning for our gardens. And I am definitely utilizing my journal here. This is the Garden to Call My Own, the Intentional Garden Journal. I am definitely using it to get myself organized and putting myself together. So I hope that you are using a journal of some kind or getting a notebook together so that you could jot down notes for the things that you really want to have and what kind of garden are you planning on putting together, that you can be really intentional in your gardening. And this is just really an exciting time because here in the Northeast, the temperature actually went up. It was nice today. It was in the 30s, which is really nice because it has been very cold and damp and snowy and rainy and all of those things. You know, the weather's just been just wintry. But now I can start to feel a sense of a turn in the weather because the sun was shining so beautifully and it just warmed everything up. It was that like springtime sunshine. You can see there's a change in the weather. So spring is on its way and we just want to be ready for it when it does come. Now, I'm not saying that it's almost over, no, because we know that this is probably that pre-spring thing that usually happens in February when it warms up for a little bit. And then we start to go into March where it's rainy and damp and cold, and you may even get a snowstorm, it's the lion and the lamb in March, you know how that happens, and then into April, and then we say April showers bring May flowers. So we still have a lot more to go, but things are starting to look up. I think we're starting to see changes in the atmosphere for the time, and I'm very happy about that. Well, let me see. Um, I just am just checking on this computer here. Sonia, how are you, darling? Thank you for coming on, and you will help me to deal with the trolls because I have my computer here, but it's kind of hard to go back and forth to try to keep up with that. So I'm glad that you're here to help me moderate. I'm very, very happy. You're great. That's good. That's good. And I am excited about today because I went out to Ocean Job Lot. That's what we have here in Massachusetts called Ocean Job Lot. And it is a store. I'm ready for the trolls. That's good. Yeah, you knock them out, knock them trolls out. um, so I went to Ocean Job Lot, and there they had a lot of good things. They are. I'm going to do a video on it. It was so nice. The weather was good and things were good, and so I said to myself, let me go and just go on out and start to see what's happening in the stores for for the springtime. So I went there and they had the burpee seeds, but it's not like the catalog. Let me see. Do I have the catalog here? No. put the catalog somewhere place else. But anyway, the Burpee catalog has such an assortment of new seeds and so forth. Hello, G Mama Grows. How are you, my sweetie? I did give you a heart. I said, let me just, because I was going through, I said, that seemed to work last time. When, like, if I hadn't commented on some of the comments, I went back and looked and checked, and then I gave people hearts and likes and so forth. I didn't get a lot done because I said I'm running a little behind, but I did give you one, my G Mama Grows. And you showed up. How wonderful. But I think this is your kind of topic. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you today. I'm actually very happy. I went out and it works. Oh, that's good. I gotta do that. I gotta make sure that I delay in giving you all your hearts. And then using that to go through and give you your hearts today on Wednesday to give you a notification that you need to come on over and spend some time with me. But anyway, so I went to Ocean Job Lot today because I had checked out in their flyers that they had the burpee seeds, and I wanted to see what kind of gardening supplies that they would have available. Also, I wanted to get a container, so at least two containers for my columns that I have in two of the beds there, because the one of the planters, it's plastic and it's falling over, and it's, I put some shrubs and some of the I tried to decorate it for winter, and the other one as well. But now the snow has kind of battened them, smashed them down, and so the container is looking really pathetic, and it's tilting to us this side. And I said, well, I need to invest in a decent planter that can withstand some of this and will look attractive. And so I decided to go to Ocean Job Lot because I checked in the flyer, and there they had their beautiful pots. They had a selection of the beautiful pots. They were advertising them, and I said to myself, let me go on over and check on it because today was the last day for the sale. Um, yeah. Hi, Cedarholic Gardens. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Miss Catherine. Hey, Cassie. How are you? Yes, sturdy planters are important. Yes, yeah. And because they're good price, um, Steffi's Garden. Hi, Miss Catherine and Gardeners finally caught one of your lives. So nice to have you. Oh, wow. Cedarholic. Hi, everyone. So we miss you. How have you been, Miss Cedarholic? How you been? I hope all is well with you. Steffi's, hi Steffi's. I'm so glad that you caught it alive. I want to say thanks to you all. I looked at my subscribers, and I'm starting to get there. I want to get at least 2,000 subscribers. So it was so good to see myself starting to pick up. I think I have like 198 more to go to get there. But I'm so happy to know that people are wanting to be a part of this gardening community. I welcome you all, and I'm so glad you caught the lives, and I'm so glad that you're part of it. We have a lot of fun here, and I try to make it as interesting, entertaining. You enjoy my content? Thank you, sweetheart. To make it, and a little more, I was thinking about this. I want to add beauty to the garden. I don't want us to just be gardening just to get food. I mean, that's good. It's important. But I also think in the meantime, we could also garden to make our spaces look attractive so that we want to be in the garden and that we can make it tidy, but not overly tidy, because my gardening style is not an over tidy kind of style. you know. So we wanna make it attractive. We want to make it inviting. We want to make it productive. Hey, Deborah, how are you, my sweetie? Yeah, I'm glad you all are greeting one another. We want to make it attractive. We want to make it we want it to make it our own. We want to be intentional about it, like an edible landscape. Yeah, that you can walk through your garden and eat and pluck, your tomatoes and eat them raw and fresh, and at the same time, go out and cut some herbs for your tea and have fresh tea. And then you can also go by, and while you're walking by, you breathe in the roses, the scent of your roses, and and it's not burdensome, but it's just a pleasure, and it's healthy for the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit, right? So because you now getting outside, you're getting some fresh air, you're getting your vitamin D. Yes, I agree. Love cut flowers and veggies and herbs. Yeah, and I don't see why we can't now bring some of that inside into the house. And I did that too with the cut flowers, especially zinnias. Zinnias are, it's amazing. I was telling you my story about the ocean job lab and burpee seats. Well, I went there and I saw the burpee seats that they had there. And you know what? In the flower section, I'm going to do a video of it so you'll get to see what I'm talking about. But in the flowers section of it, the part that they had for the flowers, it was mostly zinnias. Mostly zinnias there. And I was looking for others, like maybe they'll have a few perennials or other, or maybe it was sunflowers and zinnias. But I've been watching Laura on Garden Answers, and she, excuse me, sorry about that. She talked about poppies. And so I got myself some poppy seeds. She talked about planting poppy seeds. So I got the poppy seeds, and it was great because there they had the burpee seeds 40% off. Hello, Catherine, and hello to everyone in the chat. Hey, Dama. Hey, Yankee sister. Holga Holstead. How are you, my sweetness? I think I pronounced it right this time. Yes, I'm going to grow cut flowers this year. Yeah, and so I went and I got the poppies, and she was talking about throwing it down on the. I've been thinking about poppies, yeah, and then also you can plant them in pots too as well. So, but I don't think they like being transplanted. It says sow outdoors in a thoroughly warmed, well-drained soil in full sun, late spring to summer. Sow seed thinly and evenly and barely cover with fine soil. Seedlings emerge in 10 to 20 days. That's not bad. At 55 to 70 degrees, thin to stand about 12 inches apart when seedlings are 2 feet high. Yeah. Uh, yeah. When seedlings are 2 inches high. Blooms in summer. Anyway, so I'm thinking of two ways of maybe doing it. That's why I got two packs. One, I'm going to do direct sow when it warms up, and then these I'm going to try and do these um, in a container, or do it in the little greenhouse that I have. So that's what I think I'm going to do with this one. So one I'm going to do in the direct sowing when I'm sowing my zinnias, and then this one I'm going to do in a pot. So yeah, so it was great because it was 40% off. So it's $1.99 for one package. So 40 was $1.19 or something like that. So I was so glad to get it. But I have so many seeds because I went to the Dollar Tree and got my four for $1. And I have 100 packs of seeds, so I got a lot of seeds to sow. Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save some of those seeds for next year. And that is the thing that we have to also consider too. When you're buying seeds, buy 2 packs versus one. Wow, they grow tall. Yeah, yeah. I think it's 2 feet. Yeah, 2 feet. 2 feet is yeah, yeah. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to um, save some of those seeds and carry them over for the next year because we don't know what's going to happen, but we want to be frugal and we also want to be wise and make sure that we keep some of the seeds that we have this year so that next year we're not caught off guard without any. So we have to start thinking that way. When we see a bargain, see something on sale, buy two. Save one that you're going to use this year and save the other one. Put aside the other one. How long can we keep seeds? Well, you could keep seeds for a while, especially if you keep them in a cool, dry place, a cool, dry location. You can keep seeds for a while. I have my seeds in the back room, and it's dry over there, and it's cool. It's a cold spot. So, because you don't want moisture to get in them. Some people put their seeds in their refrigerator. I'm not one to do that because my refrigerator is full. So it's full. I need all my refrigerator space. But if you have like a cool location, a dry, cool area that you could store your seeds, keep them uh, in a container. And there are a lot of videos on that. Yes, as G Mama says, I like buying two for backups and extras. Exactly. So do that if you can. When you get them on sale and you see them on sale, buy a few to put aside for extras. So that's one of the things that I did. But also, I want to talk about container gardening. So I went to Ocean Job Lot, and they had these beautiful, beautiful containers. Check this out. Now, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, it is really nice. I love it. And I don't know if I want to take it outside of the house. Why? Because it goes in my decor. I'm thinking that I might even, they don't expire what? I missed what was said. They don't expire for, so buy double. Freeze your extras if nothing else. Oh, pretty. Thank you, Cedar Holic. Didn't have luck with poppies last year. So I planted some in jugs to see if I have much luck. Oh, you've tried them. Oh, that's great. Yeah, isn't this nice? This is a nice pot. I got this at Ocean Job Lot. And guess it was $17. It's less than $20. I said, wow, this is a good deal. Because then I went to another place afterwards to see if they had pots, some kind of pots they would have, and they were highly expensive. A pot like this would have been $40 plus. But I'm so glad I caught this sale. That's the other thing. Keep your eyes and your ears open for sales. And when it's possible, go and get it so that you're not paying, high price. And this is a ceramic pot. And it's so nice. I kind of want to leave it in the house and put, some kind of, because I don't have any house plants, but maybe get mother's tongue, those mother's tongue that's tall and so forth. Maybe if they have any house plants at Home Depot or Lowe's that are, because usually every now and then Home Depot, nice for a large indoor planter. Exactly. I love it. But, and since I know that they have more there, I have to go back though, because actually this size is good for one of the columns that I have outside, because that's really why I bought it. And the other one though is much bigger. So they have the bigger size, the next step up, which now um, that is a little bit more expensive. That's more like I would say $30 or so. Yeah. So, but I was so happy to get this one. So this is one, and I got another one. One second, I just have to pick it up, and I'll show you. This one is much, much more heavier. Ugh. Whew. Yeah, and this one, I got this one as well. This one is not as fancy as that other one. So this one is $14. Yes, snake plant. What did you say? Yes, snake plant would be perfect for the planter. Yeah, and now this one is a little different. I was thinking of putting something more trailing, maybe a pothos, um, and kind of like get some kind of, trellis or something, and have the pothos kind of drape over, like, or something. And this one is nice too. And I got the cream because that's what was like outside before. But they have some other really pretty ones. But I'm glad that, and altogether it came to about $35 between that and the seeds and everything. And so I thought that was really good. So these are more, for me, it's like the investment. It's not a dollar like the Dollar Tree. My daughter always teases me. She said, "Mom, you just love that Dollar Tree. You gotta go get past the Dollar Tree." Well, here it is. I'm past the Dollar Tree with the planting. And you know why? It's because I'm being more intentional in my gardening. Not that I don't like the Dollar Tree, because there are definitely pots that I've gotten. Oh, I like that one for a potted dwarf tomato. Nice. Oh, that's a great idea. That would look nice with the little reds all around it. Yeah. So the thing is that there are different types of pots. The Dollar Tree is great because you can get different types of pots there, and they're inexpensive. And if you're a beginner gardener, and it depends on what you want to grow, that's perfect. But also, yes, the Dollar Tree has good stuff. I agree, G Mama, and you can get a lot for little. But also treat yourself. Look for the bargains and go for it. And like, so for me, these two items were specialty items, and they're going to help to accentuate the garden and make it look expensive to give that look. But we also want to be frugal, right? And so be wise in what we're doing. But I just wanted to show off my pots. Aren't they pretty? Isn't it pretty? I'm thinking though, as I said, that I might just leave it in the house, and then, or we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I'm very thankful for getting them. And so with that, I wanted to share um, some containers. So I know that a lot of you all are container gardeners. I'm feeling hot all of a sudden. I know that you all are container gardeners. Now, isn't that pretty? I have a container like this that is plastic that I got from Lowe's, and it cost me just about the same amount as that of like these. I think it cost me like $12 for one of these. But this is a great idea. Now that can really add to your garden. It's a planter. It's inexpensive, but when you add the right plants and you put them in, that it makes your space look really, really pretty. And some people like greetings. Hello, Starduster too. How are you? I have so many pots, but I want new ones. Yes. Well, you start to save up for it, and you think about it. Love the arrangements. You see, this person, they've lined their front walk with pots. Yes, you do. And gardening, a lot of people garden in pots. I saw these and I said, wow, this is very interesting. You see, on your deck or on your patio, to really look for pots that speak to who you are and what the colors that you enjoy. And when you're out and about, treat yourself to one spectacular pot that can be your centerpiece, that can be the highlight of your garden area and your garden space. If you need a different color spray paint it. Yes, you can paint it. Yes, paint it. A trick I learned from my neighbor. Dollar Tree sells spray paints. Oh, okay. That is a great idea. Adding color. Um, and I have that one too, waiting for me to do something with it. You do. Oh, yeah. Ala, my plants are in pots. Majority of them are milk crates. That's fine too. The thing is how you adding color to it too. Color. I just wanted to just give you some ideas because we're all learning and growing. And we all come to a certain level, and I want for us, for myself and for you all too, to see how we can just take it up a notch where our gardens become such an expression of who we are, and that it's not just, yeah, milk crates work too. Of course they do. Of course they did. One year I used those kind of laundry baskets to plant my strawberries in. But I got the colorful ones from the Dollar Tree and I stacked it a certain way so that it would look attractive on the deck and it added color. So that's the other thing. So when you're planting, you want to plant for functionality, but also you might want to plant for creativity too. So that why not? Look at this one. They have this red container here, and they put the red vegetables in it, and then the yellow container, and they had strawberries and so forth. And then, of course, the wheelbarrow to plant in. The idea is to start to think about what is your style and what do you have and how can you put it together so that it is not just a whole bunch of pots sitting around there, but that there are pots with that are functional, that are hosting your plants, but that are attractive, that are artistic. I like the sturdiness. Kind of scared of the clay pots with my clumsy self. I understand the clay pots, like my clay pots, they, especially if they're not very weatherproofed, that they can crack easily. So there's nothing wrong with the plastic. I have plastic pots too. But what I'm saying is that look at that. See now, this pot becomes the centerpiece of that garden, right? And you can, it's about what I'm talking about today more so than anything is being creative and allowing your pots now, especially with your flowers and so forth, to become your centerpiece and to allow that to be the thing to draw you in. And yeah, you have pots and you're growing flowers and everything, and you want to make sure that everything's growing, which is very good. But then, how can you make your garden attractive for you? I'll do the plastic. Yeah, plastic is fine. Look at this. You see the plastic and the colorful arrangements? And nowadays, they have great ideas for this upcoming season. Yes. And look at this. Your pots, look at the pots here. You notice that the pots are now a centerpiece. It's giving the area a pulled together look. It's not just pots everywhere. Right. It's what's in them that makes the difference to me. Well, that's good. That's good. But I'm also talking about now making those pots. Um, the pots, what's in the pots are important. I'm looking for a special pot for my garden. During Christmas, I purchased a special ornament and decided to do the same for my yard. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah. That's the point. That's the point. Yeah, I like them to have sauces so I don't have to buy catch pans. Yes. So now I'm glad. Now you're getting it. So now you are being intentional. Now you're figuring out, well, what do I really want? When you're going out now, you can look for that. Instead of just trying to find containers to host your plants, you can also look at ways how can you then use the use even the containers from the Dollar Tree that you can use them to make a garden to make it look beautiful. You know, like for example, I still do. I use a lot of the pots that I get from the nursery. You know, like if I have a big plant and it has a big pot, I use that pot, but then I put it inside of a more decorative pot, and that way it really so that it doesn't it's so that I coordinate it with other colors as well, and it just makes it look more pretty, more attractive, so then when I go out there it's not like a whole mess of pots, but rather now there is some beauty to it. There's some cohesiveness. There's some character to the garden, you know. And I think a big part from my fruit tree that will not break the bank. Yes, and so the other thing to do is to, if you are a flea market person, you can go to flea market. So you can go to. It is hard for me to visualize an arrangement. Yeah, well, see, it's something that you start to develop. It's something. So now, when you start to look at nature, if you look at if you look at a flower, and you see all of the different colors within the flower, then you can use that to help you. Highlights and worms. Hello, garden. Highlights and worms. Oh, okay. Hello, hello, hello. You can use that color scheme to help you to pull it together. You know? So, yeah, I appreciate this because I'm going to revamp my whole garden this year. Well, that's good start, Dester. Yeah. Punctuating your landscape with pots. Look at this beautiful pot. And to punctuate it and to bring attraction to that garden area, this person has used this pot to do that. You could Let me see if I can find this section here. Because your garden is your retreat. It's your escape. And you want to be able to sit in it and feel pretty in it. You know? Yaki says that's why I plant in containers. That way I can or have my granddaughter move things around if I don't like it. Yes, yes, yes. So see how this person put together their garden. They have their pots and everything. They're making their outside it look like a living room. They're making it so they want to sit outside. They want to enjoy the space. So yeah, you have your vegetable part sections and so forth, but within it, how can you be creative and add to it and make it that unique spot? Or even you don't have to do the whole garden, but maybe just one area. Like for example, my deck area is like our outside living area. Okay, and so there I do want to have beautiful things around me. I want, and I've kind of upgraded. Each year I try to upgrade and get something a little bit more expensive, or that looks more plush. So last year I had seat cushions that were really old, and I got them from Family Dollar. They were like $5, $10 for them, and um, I put them out there, and I had them for like 2 or 3 years. Well, last year I decided that I wanted to up the ante. So at the end of the gardening season, I went to At Homes or something, a home decor store, and there they had some for sale. And I picked one, and now I have those beautiful cushions out there. They're out there right now in the snow and the rain, but they're durable and they're holding up, but they look much more plush, and I'm happy with them. So maybe at next year I also look for potted plants that is just kind of include a beautiful pot. Exactly. Yeah. So it's just changing your eye, not just picking up any pot, but looking for pots or things that will actually help your color scheme, that will pull your place together. Just like how you do for your home, in your home, when your home has a color scheme, has, a certain decor, you want your garden now to carry that theme outside or into your space. And that would attract, if you want to get help with the garden, now it's not going to be just attractive for you. I mean, it's useful for you, but the people in your household, they're going to want to come outside and be in the garden with you, because now you're making the environment attractive, right? And so that it's twofold. You get to enjoy it, but they get to enjoy it too. Hello, Martha Harewood. Yes, how are you? Good to be back. BRB. What's BRB? What does that mean? But anyway, I love your hair, Miss Cat. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, it is growing. It is growing. It is growing. And I just needed to do something with it. I didn't know. So I don't want to go back to the perm. I want to keep the fro. I want to keep the natural. It's the true me for now. This is what I want to look like. Much abundance to you, Starduster. Yes, Starduster. Yes, I know I haven't read your comments. I want to. This is very good. I love this little book. My secretary, before when I was working, she gave me this book, and it's called Budget Backyard Makeovers. Budget Backyard. Be right back. Okay. Cultivate the guys. Lady Catherine is working hard to expand our knowledge, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right. Yeah, so budget backyard makeovers, okay? So, yes, it doesn't have to be highly expensive, but it's that you're being intentional to look for budget backyard makeovers, things that you can do with a budget. And this person, like for example, this garden, they have a plan. They came up with their little plan, and they decided what they wanted to have in it. What kind of bird baths and other things and plants, and they put it together. A lot of creativity. So this is a good year for us to start to think creatively. How can we repurpose things but make them useful and attractive in our gardens? How can we take this gardening thing and make it attractive, exciting, and beautiful? Not just for us, but also, okay, now for all of you who are very creative, look at this tree, this chair. This person, hey, Martha Harewood, look, they took an old chair and used it as a container. Check that out. Isn't that different? Garden art. This person, they had all of these pots. You see these pots and stuff, all of the different pots, but they staggered them on wood. They got some wood, that they stumps, and they created elevation and put the pots together. See? Plastic pots. Yes. Oh, look at this one. This person, they used is that a wheelbarrow? Yeah, an old wheelbarrow. Look at that. And created that beautiful thing. Yes, yes, yes. So you could have, let's see. This person had a carriage or something or other. Yes, be creative. Yes, and start to think outside of the box. What are some of the ways that you can? It becomes like garden art, right? But you're using the plants and everything to decorate it now. So instead of it looking like junk there, now it has purpose. Like some people, oops, how disrespectful of me. I just did a thumbs up. Okay, that's good. Oh, thank you. Um, like for some, like I know that there are people who take old tires and they use them and they create planters with them. They paint them and spray paint them and so forth. You can paint a chair if you like a fresher look. Exactly. Exactly. And upgrade. So different people are at different levels of creativity, but you want your space to be attractive, and you want it to draw people in. You want people to come and sit with you. You want people to help you in the garden, right? I've used I've used a baby bathtub as a container. Exactly, Beverly. How are you, Bev? I didn't greet you, but how are you? That's it. That's it. Exactly. So, just wanted to just kind of push your thinking, people, because we want to step it up. We want to make our garden. You want your garden to be beautiful. You want it to be attractive. You want it to be your place for your expression. Of self-expression. I'm just trying to give you some more ideas. I got this. This is from Proven Winners. That's why I recommend alley shopping. Go garbage picking. No better price. I paint over duct tape. Good idea. Yes, all of that. I'm glad you all added to it. Well, I got this when they used to have the Boston Flower Show one year, and they had this book from Proven Winners, and they gave some ideas here, and I liked this. Check this out. Now, all of my Dollar Tree container growing people with the plastics, look at that. And for your annuals and so forth, you can make a creative arrangement. Right? Okay? Or you can, all you have to do is paint it. And then, that sounds lovely, Deborah. I'm glad you all are talking to one another. Because I'm not reading it. That is adorable. That's good. You guys are making me happy. Yes. This is a learning experience for us. The little joy. Half my containers came from somebody throwing it out. Where is Brampton Gardner? She's always talking about collecting. Yes. Where is she? After these birdhouse ornaments at the dollar store too. They are? Oh, okay. Um, okay, look at this. Gar- Gardens of me. I passed a baby bathtub on the way to church and didn't stop. My car is full of garden items. If it's free, it's for me. No, but you know what? We've got to stop thinking about just free. You can also have things that you want that you can buy as well. All right, check this out. You've got to mix it up, people. Check that out. You see how the pots coordinate with the door and the environment? We've not need to start to think about that. What is the color of your door? Did you paint your door a different color? And coordinate your plants to go with it. All of your annuals, grow some flowers and vegetables and so forth. Using color in the garden. And then they talk about terracotta. Oh, I am the queen of collecting stuff in the fall when people are throwing it out. Those are beautiful. Yeah. Okay, now terracotta pots. We're there at Ocean Job Lot. They had some beautiful terracotta pots of really inexpensive, big sizes like this, for like $14. I loved it. Yeah, let me show you the door again so that you can have that as an idea. And even your furniture outside, when you are putting your furniture out, check this one. You see that the garden furniture, how they painted it green, and the area there is very neat and so forth. All right, let me show you the door again since you all like the door. Here are the doors and the pots, the containers. See the coordination? Good. All right. Oh, check this out. I wanted to show you this too. I thought this was very nice idea. Like if you have garden space and you want to do vertical gardening, that's like from a piece of, do you see that? They hooked it up against the fence, put the pots in. It's like hanging wall art. Isn't that nice? That's different. Are you getting some ideas? I hope you're excited. Of course, they talked about their hydrangeas. Um, Check this out. If you have some interesting seating, creating your little, yes, I had a wall. It was bootleg. That's all right. You could get now your lawn chairs. You see how they've used the lawn chairs and they've added a little straw thing there with a pot and some lanterns. What were you gonna do? What he says? And think I was gonna play a computer game. Yeah, and I'm so glad I am spending time with all of you, brilliant, beautiful people instead. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy one another. That's what it's all about. Oh, Lordy. I'm trying my best. Oh, let's talk about artful Britannicas. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to show you in this one? But the point is that start to think about your containers, because I know you all are container gardeners, and I know you all have a lot of containers, and they're probably just piling up there, looking, all disheveled, and people around you, your your spouse, your children saying, Mom, why don't you clean up your mess? It just looks like a whole lot of mess here. Now you have to take it a step up, because now you want to attract them. You want to bring them out into the garden with you. You want them to be able to want to sit and have a cup of tea with you, or some lemonade or something. So you've got to make it attractive. Use your pots to grow. You can fill one of your containers with tomato plants or edibles, and you can say, "Look at my." That's what I did with my daughter. She came outside to sit with me, and I had some tomatoes in one of the pots, or strawberries. And I said to her, "Look at this strawberry. Isn't this beautiful?" And I gave it to her, and she ate it. And we sat down and we relaxed, and that brought her out. And then, like 3 weeks later, I think you might have seen that video. I can't have one little messy spot. Yes, you could have one little. I didn't say that. Oh, I'm just saying one place, one area. Like my deck is my neat space, and well, for a while there. And there are times when it gets messy, but I clean it back up really nice, because I want my family to come out and spend time with me. I want them to be around me. So if you want to pull them out into the garden with you and have them enjoy that space with you, I found some stencils to paint on my pots at the 1.25 tree. Oh, I can paint them fancy looking. Yes, that's it. See, G Mama Grows, you're getting some great ideas. Yes, at the at the $1.25 store, tree store. That's true. They're going up, aren't they? Everywhere is going up. It's amazing, the prices, because at the same place there, I like the idea of seating to refresh and re-energize yourself and your family. Yes. Yes. I know what you're saying. Agreed, Chief Mama Gross. There was something I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. Yes, thank you. Well, anyway, look at this. Okay, now for some garden art. Now this is not containers, but I'm just thinking, if you start to think about, like, what kind of garden art would you like to have? Now look at this. To me, it looks like a fancy pot or something with lighting and so forth. Or if you want to create a trellis to grow your vegetables up on, you can create that. And different ironwork to put in your garden to beautify it. You could start with, you don't have to do the whole garden at once. You could start with just like one or two. I'm going to get me some stencils. Yeah, that's a great idea. You want to be creative. This is the year to be creative. Find your inner creative self and be it. Look at these pots. This was such an inspiration to me when I saw all of these fancy pots. Look at this. I like this. Now, those of you who are planting your trees and so forth in pots, think of ways that you can put them together so that it looks really nice. Make it your own. Make it your own. I love this. I think that's so pretty. Look at that. This person used a basket. So there are different ways, self-expression, figure it out, but be you, be creative, be intentional, make it happen. Yep, create your own style. That's exactly it. Create your own style. Be you and create your own style. But also with that, the patina on the terracotta is gorgeous. Catherine's Garden Home. Do a video on overwintering terracotta pots, please. I'm not so. I'm not really. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out about the terracotta pots. I have a couple. I have like one or two, and it's cracking. And I think it's because the water's settling in it in the bottom. Many of them, the terracotta, if it's not frost proof, that you have to bring it in or make sure that the water doesn't settle on it so that it doesn't crack. So some of the terracotta, you might want to put wheels on them or some way of taking it again indoors in the garage or putting them in a spot where it doesn't crack. But I leave mine out. I have had one, and it did crack. I'm grateful I caught the live today. Just got out of class and I'm tired, but this gives me life. That's good, Stardust. I'm so glad that you get to smile and be happy and feel good. That's what it's all about. And I just wanted to share my findings here. And each year, such great information. Thank you. Each year you want to update, you want to improve, because I know that many of us were putting our energies into growing food and understanding how plants work and all of that. And I want to get a garden arch for the entryway of my garden. Cassie, yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Oh, by the way, people, I finally did buy one of the David Austin roses. I know I did the video of it, but I went back and I got a different one. I wanted to get Gertrude Jekyll's shrub, but then I got another one. Now, to me, that was a big splurge because I like to buy my roses on sale or buy them bare root roses at Home Depot where it's like $8, maybe $10, and I feel fine about that. But I decided I'm worth it. I want one. I don't see why I can't get a Mercedes of the rose world, a David Austin. I deserve it. So I went ahead and I bought one. And I'll see how it works out and so forth. But don't deny yourself to have the best. You can have the best too. And having one of them, you deserve it. So if it requires that you save up some money so that you could buy this particular pot or container that is a little bit more money, fine. Yeah, and then there are different places where you can get it on sale. Look for those sales, but start to create your style and give yourself the yeah. Miss Catherine got to go to study, but you guys enjoy, love spending a little time with y'all. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you are worth it. LD has gems. Yes. Yeah, and start to create it so that your creativity comes out, that your color scheme. So if you love bright colors, you could create that atmosphere, but have a lot of greens, but you don't want to overdo on anything. I need a truck. Yeah, whatever it is that you need. Yeah. Good evening, Yankee. Yes, good night. Let's all say good night to Yankee sister. And by the way, if you have not subscribed to her channel, make sure that when you leave here that you go over and subscribe to her channel because she has some great things. And she's doing winter gardening, which is really great on her deck, on her porch. And she's had success. I saw her video on that, and I'm so excited about that. So make sure that you go and visit Yankee Sister Thelma's Garden, and make sure that you subscribe to her channel. All right, do that. Thank you, my honey. Thank you for coming and joining us here. And I want to also say to all of you that we all need to garden highlights and worms. Yeah, go and visit one another's channels because you all are so excited. Cheryl, hello. Cassie, unfortunately, I don't have an an Alday. Okay, I'll catch up. Yeah, make sure that you go and check her out. See you later, Yankee Sister. Yes, and subscribe, and let us all grow together. That's part of it too, so that we can get our little chains, so that we can then really enhance our gardens. We all want to get monetized, right? So that we can start to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? So let us support one another's channels and get everyone monetized so that we can buy different plants and we can buy the things that we need to enhance our gardens. We're gonna grow together. Today I did a splurge. I always want a fiddle leaf fig, and in my cold Canada winter I got one. Baby, do I feel good? Martha Harewood, that's wonderful. Yeah, these little things help to make you feel good, and you are worth it. Amen to that. Yes, you are worth it. And we get to, because you're going to have to do that. But we do everything with moderation, right? We do everything with moderation. So, yes, I know that's right, Martha Harewood. Yes, Martha. We do things with moderation. There are times when we are conservative and we are, we're careful, we shop, we get our bargains, and but that's that's a great thing. That's being resourceful. That's being creative. It's great when you treat yourself. It's also great to treat yourself. That's right, garden highlights and worms. And save up for those special things. What do you really want to get that's special and that makes you feel good? And so then your garden becomes your refuge, and you're worth it too. We're not promoting overindulgence, but we're promoting that self-love. That you love yourself. Can find Cassie. Can you share your link, please, so I can sub? Yeah, it's great when you treat yourself. Yes. So all of that is great. You guys are wonderful women. And if there are any men watching, welcome. And I really welcome all of you. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today. It really is fun here with you. And also, don't forget your Goodwill, because they have good things there too. That you can get garden art from them, and different little objects and things that you could put in sculptures. Is that okay? What is that okay? What is okay? I don't know what you mentioned. Can't find Cassie. Can you share your link, please, so I can? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I don't mind. You know, us. I feel like a little kid a seeing a McDonald's. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yes. Yeah. So, treat yourselves and be responsible. As women, we feed everyone else first. If you aren't full and recharge yourself, how can you feed anyone else? Think airplane oxygen principles. Self first is actually okay. You tell them, Cedarholic. She's a preaching. She's giving us some good, wise counseling there. She says, as women, we feed everyone else first. If you aren't full and recharged yourself, how can you feed anyone else? Think airplane oxygen principles. Self first is actually okay. Yes. And we're not being selfish because we do care for others. We're taking care of others. And that is wonderful. I don't have a channel. Not good at making content low. All right, Cassie, extra. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So, and you know what? We need to work on this too. That all of us need. It's not hard to make content, and at this point, it's so easy. People are using their phones, and they're just recording what they've done and uploading it. You could use iMovie. You could use if you have a iPhone or an Android phone. There's a way that you can upload it. Yeah. Around the House with Cheryl. Hi, Catherine and all. How are you? Hello, hello. Thank you for coming and joining us. Cedar Holic, yeah. And so it's uh-oh, there's a troll. There's a troll there in the chat. Do you see it? Get him. um, Thank you, Sonia. Woo! You got it. You got it. Yay! But anyway, my lovelies, I am going to say goodbye soon because we're coming down here. All right, Sonia. Um, we're coming down. But any other questions, comments? Oh, by the way, I want to say thank you all for commenting on the survey. If you haven't, go to the community page, and on the survey, we had the survey about the tools from the time before when I was asking about the tools, and I put down greenhouse there. And a lot of you chose greenhouse, that is something that is on your wish list. It's something that you would want. And while I was there, nice work, Sonia. Thank you for the hard work. Yes. Um, Welcome to the chat around the house with Cheryl. Yes, welcome, welcome. Um, so also go through and do the survey. Now, those of you who have given me your email and have contacted me through the website, Catherine's Garden Home LWS .com, Weebly.com. If you go to the show notes, I think it's there in the show notes too. If you go to the website that and you contact me, then you can get on the email list. And on the email list, I asked some questions. I did a survey because I want to make sure that when we come together, that I'm answering your questions and that I'm meeting your needs as well. That if you have a question, that I can do some research and share that information with you, or you who are my knowledgeable gardeners, that you can share that information. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Oh, I can't. Wait a moment. Let me see. I'm going to type it in. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, here. Remember the website. Oops. It's almost time. We're going to be finished in a little bit. Remember the website, people. Catherine's Garden Home LWS website. Right? So then go to the contact. Go to contact. My light is showing there. But go to contact, and there you can contact me. And then I will put you on the email list, and you can get the emails. And If you have any garden pictures that you want to share, remember we also have our garden pics where you all are giving me your pictures, right? Who is this? This is Beverly. Beverly, a Gardens Army. She shared her David Austin rose. Isn't that pretty? I know this light. Wait a moment. Let me see if I can move this light out of the way. Do you see that? That is Deborah's beautiful rose, her David Austin rose. Abraham Darby shrub rose. And that's another rose in her garden. And then this is, I think this is Cassie's. Oh, Garden Flores. And this is Rachel's. And this is Deborah's yard, her information, and the books that she shared. Deborah shared some books. Deborah shared some gardening books. So if you're interested, go and check that out. Check out the website, Catherine's Garden Home LWS, Weebly.com, a garden pics. And there she shared some books that helped her, some gardening books. So that's information. We have Connie's, we have Yankee Sisters Garden right there. I think this is Sonia's. No, that's Belly's flower. Sonia's is somewhere around here. Claudine. Did I miss your flowers, Sonia? Yeah, this is Sonia's rose. That's Sonia's rose. So that's another way that you can share too. So visit the website. If you have a picture that you want to share with the group or a comment that you want to make about your picture, and add a comment. Like for example, this is what Beverly said about the rose. She said, "Good evening, Miss Catherine. Just sharing a photo of my David Austin rose, Abraham Derby shrub rose. Thanks so much for all that you do and share with us, gardeners alike." And then she shared her beautiful rose. And by the way, Bev, that was inspiration to me to get with it and say, yes, you deserve a David Austin rose too. Go ahead and buy it. Do it, do it, do it. So I thank you, Beverly, Gardens Are Me, for the inspiration. If you're still there, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I think that's it for today. I don't have anything else to share, but thank you so much for coming and being a part of us here at Catherine's Garden and Home. And let us make this gardening year an exciting time for us, that we are stepping up, that we're going to treat ourselves. Yes, good job, Miss Catherine. Yes, my lovely Bev, thank you so much. Steffi's, I can't find the community page. Go to the community page that has to do with Catherine's Garden Home. That's my wait, let's see. That's right. That's in this here. Oh, wait a moment. Um, that is the so if you go to, oh, there it is. If you go to the community, if you go to my channel banner page here, then at the top right here, it says community. You hit community. My computer is a little slow because it's got a lot of stuff in it. But when you hit community, what it does, it brings up the share sneak peek of, oh, wait a moment. It shares here this survey. And it says, "Hello, my gardening friends. What garden tool do you have on your wish list for 2022? Thank you for visiting with me on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our live Growing Together chat. If you missed it, here is the link. Please answer this question. What garden tool do you have on your wish list for your 2022 garden?" And I got 22 votes. And garden cart 0, garden clippers 18, shovels 9, greenhouse 50, seeds starter kit and grow lights 23. So everybody wants, or people want some form of, yeah, what? A beautiful what? Yeah. Good night, my beautiful. People want a greenhouse. So next week, or as soon as I sent for a Hartley greenhouse catalog. So when it comes, I'm going to share it with you, and you can get your own too. Hartley greenhouses are one of those fancy ones from England, and they're found in estates and so forth. And Laura of Garden Answer, she has a Hartley greenhouse. So if you want to just look at it and peer at it and dream about it, and different people have different types of greenhouses, but we can talk about that as soon as I get I'm going to get the catalog so that we can use that as a reference. But we could start to gather information on greenhouses. Now, as I said, I went to Ocean Job Lot and I got a really inexpensive greenhouse that is very functional. So what's the email address once again? The email is go to the website and send it through that. The website is Catherine's Garden Home LWS Weebly. That's WEEBLY.com. And it's in the show notes. You'll find it there. And there you can contact and leave a picture if you want to. Give me permission and all of that. We are all going to dream and manifest together. Cedar Holly Gardens, you're fantastic. You're a girl after my own heart. Yes. We are all going to dream and manifest together. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Yes. So go down to the show notes, Steffi's Garden. Go to the show notes and you'll get all the information that you want. Yes, Sonia. Sonia, you're gonna get a David Austin rose too. Yes, I know you said you were dreaming of it too, but we're gonna get it. It's gonna come up in our spirit. We're gonna say, yes, I can do this. I can do this. I can have it. Yes, 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 yes. It's gonna happen for you. Amen, Cedar Holly Gardens. Yes. Woo! You deserve it. You're special. You're beautiful. You're beautiful people. You're gardeners, and you are in touch with nature, so you deserve the best. So I bless you this evening, and I tell you that yes, you can. You can have it all, and Creator wants you to have it all too. God wants you to have it all. He wants you to be blessed. Because he wants you to glow with glory. And he wants the best of you to come out, your essence of who you are. So let us rise up. Let this year be our year of great intentions, great blessings, great peace, great joy. Then we walk into our garden, that we experience the essence of who God is and all of his greatness towards us and goodness. And I love this. I thank you for your coming on and spending your time with me. I bless you all. You make me happy, and you fill me with joy. And I hope that I've done the same for you too. And thank you, Jesus, for this wonderful community. Yes, yes, we need to thank him. Thank God. Hallelujah, for he is worthy to be praised. He has made us all beautiful women with opportunity and purpose. Hallelujah. God is good. And for those of you, we just, Creator. If you don't believe in Jesus, we all know that creation is here. And so we welcome and we celebrate creation and the creator who made us. Yes. Amen, amen, amen. So we embrace you all. We embrace you all. Come and join us and be a part of this joy, joy, joy. Hallelujah. Anyway, have a wonderful night, my wonderful people. Be blessed and see you next time when we're going to grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Have a wonderful night. Love you. Bye. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you for helping me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Starduster, for coming in and filling the chat with your wonderful comments. Thank you, Cedarholic. I'm so glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a while and just so grateful to have you. Garden Highlights and Worms, thank you. Steffi, thank you for coming and joining us. Gardens are me. Garden Highlights and Worms. Deborah, how are you, my sweet? Yes, thank you for coming on and sharing your wisdom. Who's that? Grandmama Grows. G Mama Grows, thank you, thank you. Oh, my battery's low, so I know I gotta go now, but I just want to let you all know how much I appreciate you. Everyone that has come on. And if I don't call your name, it's because I don't see it. Martha, thank you. Thank you so much for coming by, Martha. Oh, let me see if I can get as many people as Cheryl. How are you, honey? Thank you for coming by. Oh, wow. Did I get everyone? And then those of you, Cassie, thank you for coming by. Um, oh, this is someone else here. Oh, Cedarholic, yes. I think I covered everybody. If I didn't, forgive me. But thank you so much for coming by and being a part of this wonderful time and experience. I do appreciate you. And to those who are going to listen to the replay, thank you for stopping by and listening to the replay. Make sure that you hit the like button. Hallelujah. If you liked what we talked about and you want more, hit the like button. And also, you had a great time on the channel. That's good, Cassie. Yeah, hit the like button and leave a comment. All of you that are listening to the replay, leave a comment and tell us what you're going to do with your container garden. All right, have a great day. Love you all. Bye.